Hey guys! In today's video, I will be talking about Cognizant recruitment process. I was placed in Cognizant for the Gen Z role in my BTech, and I'm here to share my tips which can help individuals who are in process of Cognizant recruitment. By learning from my experience, you can get valuable insights to help you take the next steps in your journey. The Cognizant recruitment process has 3 rounds: communication round, aptitude and technical round. You need to clear both to move to the next round. And the final interview round. We will focus on the communication round in this video. Sometimes this round is elimination and sometimes it's not. So it's important to take it seriously and be fully prepared. The Cognizant communication round is tough, so you will need to focus and do your best. In future videos, I will cover the other rounds too. This is the email for the communication round you will get once your exam is scheduled. This is what I received when I was about to take my communication round. The audio checks need to be done before you begin the test, so make sure you follow the instructions carefully. Download MSB and do the required system compatibility checks in advance. I actually did all these checks the day before my assessment to make sure everything was set up properly and there were no issues during the test. The exam link will be available only when your exam is scheduled. Once the link is open, you will have 60 minutes to complete the entire communication assessment. So manage your time well. Do's and don'ts during the exam are also provided in the email. It's really important to read these carefully. Here are the timings along with the button to start the test. Make sure you scroll to the bottom to find the important links. This is what happened to me because I overlooked the email as I didn't scroll all the way down. I suggest you to sit in a quiet room with the windows closed where no one will disturb you. Also use good quality wired earphones or headphones for clear audio, as the assessment is mostly evaluated by AI. Alright, let's talk about section 1, reading and listening. In this section, you will be tested on your reading comprehension and speaking skills. There are a total of 23 questions split between reading and listening. For reading, you will see a sentence on the screen. Short sentences give you 15 seconds to record your response, and longer ones give you 30 seconds. Don't worry if you see tough words, just try to pronounce them clearly. And for listening, an audio will play, and you will hear it only once. After it ends, you have to repeat exactly what you heard. Speak clearly and don't try to guess or paraphrase. Press the start recording button before speaking, and make sure your mic is not so close and not so far. Make sure you are practicing with sample sentences and try to get habituated with listening and understanding the different accents like American, British and others because the exam will have a mix of them. Section 2, Speaking section. In this section, you will get 4 different topics to speak on. You will have 45 seconds to think about each topic, and then you will need to speak for a full 1 minute. My tip here is to speak slowly. This helps you fill the entire minute with less pressure and gives you more time to think. Avoid repeating sentences or stopping in the middle of your speech. And once you see the topic, the thinking time will automatically start and the recording will begin as soon as the thinking time is over. Feel free to practice with these sample topics. You will get more comfortable with the timing. Section 3, Grammar. In this section, you will have 34 questions divided into 5 categories like verb forms, prepositions, tenses, articles and voice change. You will have 15 minutes to complete all the questions and there are no negative marking. For this section, you will either type your answer or select the correct option from multiple choice questions. And the final section 4, Comprehension. In this section, you will hear 4 audio clips. Listen carefully because you will need to answer 3 multiple choice questions based on each audio. You can't repeat or pause the audio, so focus closely. The audio might be a bit long, so I suggest writing down key points like the main characters, names, subjects mentioned in the audio. Make sure to answer all the 3 questions for each audio. The next 2 rounds will be discussed in further videos, so stay tuned for more such tips. Thanks for watching. Follow for more videos.